from home today, both on YouTube and on Four Seasons. So I'm hoping that the YouTube one I can save and link back to. Sometimes the ones that we go live on Four Seasons on Facebook, they don't stay past about a week or so. So hopefully we can link back to this one on YouTube. So I wanted to take a minute before we get started today to talk a little bit about ways that you can be creative at home with finding things to work out with. So I've got a few different sets of weights here, and I know I'm a fitness professional, so I have probably different things than you might have at home. But today I want you to find a set of heavy weights, a set of medium weights, and a set of very, very light weights. So 1, 2, maybe 3 pounds at the most if you have it. So I've got a couple of options for myself when I get to that 1 or 2 pounds. I've got some gloves here that I can put on, and that'll help me. Whoops, wrong way there. That'll help me get that nice light work weight through. So got the glove. It's got 1 pound in it, and it can help me get a little bit into that endurance section. I've got 2 sets of those, just a couple of options. Additionally, when we get to that really light weights, you might grab some green beans, a couple cans. They're about 1 pound each. We're going to do some endurance work with those. So if you want, to have cans, I'll set those aside. You could have those available. I've got a kettlebell here, and so when we're doing some squats, instead of using weights, you might have a kettlebell and hold on to that one. This one's kind of a weird one, and I can unscrew it, and it can be 3 different sizes. So that's an option if you have one of those around, or anything that kind of has a handle like that. Additionally, when we're doing squats, if you want a little bit extra, get a band and put it around your thighs, or you can use this is like a therapy band for my daughter's physical therapy. You can hold on to that and get that working the same kind of way as if you had weights. So if you wanted to get some of those things available for you, today we're going to need just some weights and a mat. So again, pretty heavy weights, maybe a set in the medium weight range, and then a very light set. All right, so I'm not going to have any music going today, which is a little bit unusual for me. I like music going, but we don't have any licensing for the music. So we're just going to go ahead and roll those shoulders, come to standing, bring those arms next to you, and start with a little march. Good. Now, if you're working out on carpet, we're going to do some things where I want you to be pretty careful about lifting those feet up and turning your hips as need be. So shoulders back, draw those abs up and in. Good. Let's just go ahead and make that a little bit higher. Perfect. Good, good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring those legs a little bit wider, heels together and toes out. We're just going to go a little bit side to side. So heels toward each other, toes reaching out. Good. 3, 2. Good. Keep that chest lifted. Make sure the knee isn't going way forward, but the hips rather are back. Good. Almost there. Perfect. And stay here. I want you to round your spine. Pull the abs in tight and open. Good. Round. Round. Reach. And 8. Perfect. Now walk your feet in. And we're going to go over to each side. Over and up. Good. Just like you're sweeping your fingers across the ceiling. Draw those abs up and in. Good. 1 more. And 8. Perfect. Reach those arms out. Feet all the way together. We're going to do a little twist. 1, 2, 3. Inhale to center. And exhale, twist. Don't hit your wall like I did. Inhale. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. Look over that shoulder, but keep your hips forward as you twist. Inhale. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more time each direction. Belly tight. And reach. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Leave those arms out. And let's just do little tiny circles here. drawing those shoulders back and down. And then go the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach and draw those elbows behind you. Reach out and pull those elbows together. 5, inhale. Exhale, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. Bring your arms to the side. Keep those feet nice and narrow. And we're going to just do a few little squats here to warm up the knees and the thighs. Good. I've got one knee cracking at me, making some noise. 3, 2, 1. Just turn the toes apart and do the same thing. Good. If you have music going, go to your beat. No big deal. 3, 2, 1. Step that apart. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Widest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk the feet in. And I want you to open up your knee. Open up. Hands wherever you need them for balance. You might even have the hand on the wall. Good. Open up. Right through the hip. Good. And there's 8. And 8. Perfect. Heels together. Toes apart. What we call first position or a Pilates V. Lift and lower the heels. 8. 7. Try to keep the heels together. 6. 5. Warming up through those ankles a little bit. 3. Kind of lift those toes after the heels come down. And last time. Good. Come tall. All the way up like you've got your stilettos on. Open those arms wide and just pull to the heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Done. Good. Shake those out a little bit. One more thing. Let's get that little shin pull. Open the hip a little bit more. Work that hip flexor. Get that warmed up. Good work. And one more. And 8. And 8. Perfect. All right. Roll those shoulders out. We're going to grab your heaviest weights to start with today. And shoulders are back and down. Bring the feet about hip distance apart here. Shoulders back. Draw yourself tight. We're going to push those hips back and come tall. Push and come tall. So remember, you had some options with some of the equipment you might have at home. Maybe you don't have very heavy weights. Maybe you've got a kettlebell. Maybe you've got a child. Strap the baby on and get some squats in. One more, please. And 8. Perfect. Now, I want you to just take that left leg back and give me some lunges. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's reverse that. Shoulders back. Stay tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Come wide. Shoulders back. And we've got 8 to go here. So you can either put your weights kind of in between your legs or maybe you prefer them up on your shoulders. I'll do it there today. 8, 7. Good. Lower those hips. Keep the chest high. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring the weights down. Walk all the way in into a nice narrow skier squat. Shoulders back down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Shake that out. We're going to go through all of that again. We're going to put it together though. So we've got a little combo move here. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see it. Shoulders are back. We're going to do a nice narrow squat. And I want you to come back into a lunge and then open wide into a plie, back into that lunge, and back into that narrow squat. So we start and end with a narrow squat. So it's 2 in a row. And up. Here we go. So 8, open, back into that lunge. Good. And back, open, lunge, narrow squat again, leg back, open, in, and in, good, back, nice lunge, good, nice plie, lunge, skier squat, again, good. This is number 6, team, number 2, really, I guess, 6 left, good, 5, again, back, open, forward, and narrow, back, lunge, plie, lunge, narrow, again, narrow, lunge, plie, lunge, squat, almost there, and back, open, forward, and in, good. I lost count. Let's do one more. And back, and open, lunge, narrow squat, last time this side, and back, open, narrow lunge, and squat. Shake that out, grab a drink if you. I'm breathing heavy over here. Hopefully you're doing the same. Good work. Pick those heavy weights back up. Good, so we're gonna do the same thing, but with pulses. Shoulders back, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right leg back, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, open, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to the lunge, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, again, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, left leg back, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, nice plie, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lunge, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, narrow squat, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, done. All right, shake that out. We're gonna go into biceps next. So I'm gonna keep this heavy weight. You might want a little less. See what works for you. Catch your breath, shoulders back. Let's play those hip distance apart. Shoulders back and down. Just a regular bicep curl. Yeah, 8, 7, 6. Inhale and exhale all the way through both parts of the movement. Good, 2 more. And 1. Perfect, stay wide here. We're just gonna open and close the weights. Palms are up, knees are soft, belly pulled up and in, like you're hiding your belly button behind your sternum. Good, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now keep those arms wide, bring them down, and up here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring those weights together, shoulders back, elbows tucked in. Open up that jacket and bring it back in. Flashers here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good work. 2 and 1. Good. Now bring those arms down. I want you to think about that elbow being pinned right into your side as we do hammer curls. So the weights come right up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Bring those arms down. I want you to just take the hips around side to side, letting those weights kind of swing away from you a little bit. Little stretch for the spine and a little work for the abs here. Good. Now, be careful not to drop the weights, but don't have a real tight grip on them. So no white knuckling. One more. 1 and 1. Perfect. All right. Back into regular biceps. We've got 4. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Halfway down. Open. 4. And in. 3. And in. 2. And in. 1. Stay wide. It's 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. And then hammer curls. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time. 2. Up for 1 and 2. Halfway down. Open. 1 and 2. Stay wide. 1 and 2. Down all the way. Hammer curl. 1 and 2. Perfect. All right. Bring those weights side to side. And just again, get a little stretch as well as some work through the obliques. So think about that hip coming up to the rib cage and the rib cage coming down to the hip. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Perfect. I want you to keep just one heavy weight for me. Sorry, that was loud. Shoulders are back. I like my feet in first position. I kind of naturally go there. That doesn't matter to me very much if you prefer to be in parallel. Shoulders back. I just want you to lift that weight up right up to your shoulder height. 8. Inhale. And exhale. 7. Nice work. And 6. Abs tight. 5. Knees soft, but the legs are engaged. And 3. 2. And 1. Good. Stay right here. Draw that up right toward the belly button and place the palms underneath it. Now you could use 2 weights here if you prefer. I'm just going to keep this heavy one. And I'm just going to reach out and pull it back in. So sometimes this is called serving the tray or serving the brownies. And notice the elbow will stay right back next to me. Good. So pretend you've got something super yummy on your tray and you're serving it to somebody. Then you say, never mind, that's mine. I'm taking it right back. 1 more, please. And 8. Good. Keep that weight. Take this side to side. Good. And the farther out your arms are, the little bit more challenging this is. And 1 and 1. Now flip the hands so we can push this straight up. So shoulders are back and down. Engage those legs. Soft knees. Inhale. And exhale. Just push up and down. Now again, you might want both weights for this. I wouldn't go super heavy above the head. I'm off the screen. Good. And 7 and 8. Now stay up. We're going to bring that down and up. 8. So just warming up those triceps a little bit. We'll get back into them. Abs tight. And 1. Good. And bring that weight down. Perfect. I want you to take it right in front of you. Shoulders back and down. And just let that come down just about to the knees or a little beyond and come back up. So pull your abs in and lock your spine. Shoulders stay back and down. And they do a little bit of a roll back as you get to the top. We're coming back to this with heavier weights as well. And 2. And 1. All right, last thing. Take that weight behind you. Shoulders back and down, and just press that back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. All right, so I'm going to switch. Instead of having my heaviest, I'm going to go to my more medium weight here. So I'm switching from 10s to 8s. We're going to do those same few exercises. So shoulders back. We're going to start with a little push-up. Shoulders back, pull those abs in tight, and just overhead press. 8, 7. Make sure your palms are facing me. And 4, and 3. Don't let those elbows come too low, right? Good. 1 more. And 1. Stay here. Pull those elbows in closer together and shave the back of your head. 8, 7. You might want to let those weights kiss a little bit. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And bring those weights back here. Palms facing away from you, shoulders back and down. Press back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Abs tighter. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Keep these medium weights here. We're going to go a little bit more into shoulders. So I want you to bring your hands together, shoulders back, and just lift right shoulder and left shoulder. 8. Good. And lift. And 7. Good. Are your abs engaged? Are your legs engaged? You've got soft knees, but you're still trying to squeeze those thighs in toward one another. Good. All righty. 1 more. And 1. And 1. Perfect. Now, bring them both up. And we're going to bring them up as though you were going to press them overhead, but we're just going to rotate down and up. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Bring those weights down. Shoulders back and down. Tricep kickbacks. I'm going to take one leg forward, one leg back here into a nice lunge. Let that back heel kind of pop off. Shoulders back and down. We're going to lunge straight down and then kick those arms back. So the hands come to the hips, not all the way up. Not looking for biceps, just triceps. So down and push and in. And kick. 2, 3. Shoulders back. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's switch that. 8 more to go. Shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. Kick back. 8, 7, 6, 5. Nice work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Shake that out. Good. I'm going to shave the head again or that overhead tricep press, but I'm going to go into that lunge once again. So take one leg back. Bring the arms up. You might want to let the weights kind of come together so you can grip them. Good. Up we go. And down. Press up. 8, 7, 6. Make sure that knee is tracking right over your ankle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We've got to switch. Shoulders back. Up and down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And down. Medium weights again. I want you to hinge forward from the hips. Shoulders are back, straighten the spine. Draw those abs up and in. We're going to open, leading with the elbows. 8, 7, 6, 5, abs tighter. 4, don't look at your screen right now. Look down ahead of you. And 2, and 1. Stay here. Tuck the hands in and kick out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Pull those shoulders back and down. And 2, and 1. Good. Come tall. Shake that out. Doing all right? Good. We're going to go into a little bit of an iron cross. I want you to bring your palms facing me. Just lift and bring it back down. Now, this may feel uncomfortable for your shoulders. Elbows tucked in and a little bent can help. Lighter weights might be a good idea as well. And 3, not overhead here. 2, just a shoulder height. And 1. Good. We're going to take our heavier weights and go into a little bit of some back exercises. So feet are in parallel, shoulders are back. I want you to glide those weights down and pull back up. I'm going to slight bend in the knees. And that ab nice and tight. Ab. You just have one. Let's use them all. Good. A little heavier than the last time. 2, don't go all the way to the ankles. And 1. Perfect. Now, let's put that into a little bit of balance. So I'm going to come down and up. I want you to do the same thing, just with one leg back. Now, you can have it with the foot down, or you can lift up and balance and pull back in. I lost my balance there. I'm going to try it again. Good. 6, 5, 4, abs tighter. 3, 2, keep those weights really close to that shin. And 1, let's switch sides. Second side is typically harder. Shoulders back. Here we go. Down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5. We lost it. 4. Good. 3. And 2 more. Last time. And 1. Excellent job. Set one weight down. Let's work on that balance a little bit more. Shoulders are back. I've got the weight into my front leg here. I'm going to reach out, lift that leg, lift the arms, and come in. Try the other side. And in. Soft knee. Good. Keep going. Reach. 6. And 6. 5. And 5. 4. And 4. Good work. Keep it up. And 1. And 1. Good. Set that weight down. Get a drink if you need it. I forgot a towel and I am dripping sweat. That's good. That's good, right? Breathe. Grab a drink. Good work. Alrighty. So we're going to go into our little endurance section next. So one of the lightest weights that you have. I'm going to go ahead and put on my little gloves. And this is about 1 pound. So nothing too crazy. So if you have ankle weights or hand weights, wear them when you're walking outside on the trail. You know, take some extra workout when you're just walking around. Wear them in the house. I don't know if this is supposed to go like this with the weight on the inside or outside, but it doesn't matter very much. So shoulders are back and down. We're going to come back into first position here. All right, we're going to reach those arms out and just start with circles. 8, 7, 6, 5. So your goal is not to let those weights come down. And 2, and 1. Go the other way. Inhale and exhale. 8, 7. Shoulders back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Bring those arms down. We're going to make those same little circles, but they're going to go up like parentheses, right? And as we do that, we're also going to releve those heels off of the floor if you can. So let's start with the heels down, then we'll add that in. So ready? Inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My heels came down too quickly. Let's try it again. And up. Heels lifting. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Better that time. Let's go again. Make it controlled. All the way up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back and down. Widen those legs a little bit. Bring your hands up. Home phone, cell phone. Anybody have a home phone anymore? Belly button pulls up and in. And I want you to round that spine away so you're giving yourself a smaller target. Good. We're just going to do some jabs, crosses, hooks, and uppercuts. So I want you to do this jab. Right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Left side 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right side. Cross. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right side. Left side. 8, 7, 6, 5. Notice that heel popping up. 3, 2, and 1. Now hook it. So we're going to hook right across the table. Here we go. 8, 7. Right into the cheek. And 1. Good. Left side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Uppercut. Up, out, and away. 8. Same side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Right under the chin. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Boxer shuffle. Or just step it side to side. Good. We're going to go ahead and add in a little speed bag. Let the legs go fast as well if you can. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Arms up. In, out, out. Good. So keep those feet moving if you'd like to, or plant them. Good work. Good. Just working on a little bit of endurance here. Good. One more. 10. Good. Under, out, out. 10, 9, 8, 7. Pull those shoulders back and down and pull those abs in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Over, out, out. Under, out, out. Good. Those arms are getting tired. Aren't you glad I said baby weights? Good work. This is 8. 9. Good. And 10. 10. Stay here. Push, 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 push. And back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the front. 4, 3, 2 to the back. 4, 3, 2 to the up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2. Back. 2. Up. Down. Forward. Back. Up. Down. Forward. Back. Up. Down. Reach those arms longer. Back. Up. Down. That's it. Roll those shoulders. They mad at you yet? Good. All right, we're going to add in a little bit of a boxing combo here. We're going to do a jab, jab, cross, hook, up. All right, so shoulders back, start on the right or the left, whichever one's your dominant hand. We're going to jab, jab. Ready? So I'll start right here. Jab, jab, cross, let the heel come up, hook, and uppercut. Jab, jab, cross, hook, up, 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 jab, jab, cross, hook, up. Good, almost there. And up, good. Little boxer shuffle here. Other side. So jab, jab, cross, hook, up. I didn't start on the other side, did I? Jab, jab, cross, hook, and up. So it's left, left, right, left, right. Good. Hook, up, jab, jab, cross, hook, up. Speed it up. Jab, jab, cross, hook, 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 up. Last time. There we go. Hand up. Good. Shoulders backing up. Keep those weights on. And just bring those arms up. And down. Good, that's a little break. Not quite done here. Hand up. And down. Good, belly pulls up and in. Reach. And down. And up. And down. Good. I want you to reach out. Draw those elbows back and in. 8. 7. 6. Abs tighter. Good. Engage those legs. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. I want you to just press those hands straight back. And if you want, I want you to hinge forward and lift those arms up. Good. Still working on that endurance for all of the arms. Abs tight. Shoulders drawn back and in. Back is flat. Knees are soft. Please don't lock them. 2. And 1. And 1. Nice work. All right, so I'm going to take these weights off. We're going to go ahead and take it on down to the mat next. So hopefully you're feeling good. Nice and sweaty. Heart rate isn't crazy high, I hope. Yeah, mine's a little high, but not too bad. So I'm going to bring the mat out here. Good. All right, so we're going to start by being seated on it, and I want you to grab one of your weights. I'm going to grab my lighter weight, so I've got a 5-pounder back here. I'm going to grab that one. We're going to come to seated right on the front of the mat here. So shoulders are back and down. Your feet are right out in front of you. Your feet are flat on the floor. So you could keep them here. You could extend them. You could crisscross applesauce them, whatever works for you. But we're going to start here. And if you can, you might even want to take them up off of the mat eventually. So shoulders are back. We're going to start with a little Russian twist. So I want you to bring that weight down and down, side to side. Good. So this is step 1. Good. And if you want, we'll lift the feet up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now stay here. If you don't have your feet off the mat yet, please bring them off. Squeeze the knees together and extend the legs and tuck in. Now extend the arms and the legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7. Trying to get those feet higher. and 8, and in. Perfect. Extend your legs long. Keep that weight if you want it. No problem if you want to get rid of it. We're going to roll back, reach that weight up toward the feet, and pull it back in. 8. I want a heavier weight here. 7. Remember, you get to do this twice, both directions. Good. Pull those abs in tight. That's what's working. 3, 2, and 1. Ready to go the other way. So reach down, up, round that spine, back onto that tailbone. 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. I might have regretted grabbing that heavier weight. All right, set that down. And bring your feet in. And roll yourself down to the mat slowly. So round the shoulders, tuck your spine. Roll each and every vertebra down one at a time. And place your hands onto the mat. Nice. So we're going to go into lower abdominal work here. We're going to go right into toe dips. So once you bring both of your knees up, pressing that small back into the mat. Squeeze the knees together. Now, straighten your legs out. Straighten your shins out, right? So they're parallel with the floor. Squeeze those knees a little bit farther away from your hips. So the farther out these are, the harder this is. Tap both toes down and come back up. 8, 7. So you're just tapping down. You're not pressing up. 5. Pull the abs in so you can feel the small back pressing into the mat. And 3. Inhaling and exhaling. 2. And 1. Now we're going to do one leg at a time. Tap and up. Tap and up. Tap and up. Tap and up. Good. One more time. 1 and 1. Perfect. Now, bring those legs long together and turn the heels together and toes apart. Trying to zip up all the leg from in between your thighs. With my shoes on, I can't get it quite as tight as I can without shoes on. So, getting as close as I can. Belly button in tight, just lower and raise those legs. Now, I don't want you to lower so deep that the small back presses up off of the mat. So, engage those lower abdominals. Press those heels together. Good. 6, 7, 8. Good. Bring the feet down. Shoulders back and down. Shoulder bridge next. Have a weight handy if you want it. All right. So I'm going to have that weight right next to me. I'm going to squeeze down into the small back here, pressing that into the mat. Now pay attention to your knees. I want you to feel like they're being magnetically drawn toward each other, but they can't actually touch. So they're not just hanging out, right? They're nice and tight and engaged, pressing down in through the heels. Tuck that small back in, a little pelvic tilt, and then peel yourself up. So you're in a nice straight line from the knees to the shoulders here. Shoulders are back and down. Now, if you want to grab the weight, you can. So I'm going to both press that weight up and bring it down while I bring the small back down to the mat. So press. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze those knees in toward each other. And 8. Good. Stay here. And I'm going to bring that overhead. And then back in. Up and down again with the hips. Now, I don't want you to go so deep that your shoulders feel uncomfortable here, or that you feel a ton of pressure onto the upper shoulders or the neck. So you might just be right over the shoulders again. 2 and 1. Perfect. Keep the weight up. Keep the hips up. Shoulders back. We are going to open and close the knees. Open and close. Now I'm going to come down and up with bent elbows. Abs tighter. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Good. Roll yourself down slowly. Place that weight onto the mat, or the floor rather, and place your hands right next to you on the mat. We're going to do single leg shoulder bridges. I'm also going to do it on my toes, so you can take one or both of those options, see what works best for you. Walking your feet in a little bit closer to your hips can help this one. So I'm going to start with the leg off and peel up all the way onto the toe on the other side. You can bring yourself up and then lift the leg if you would like. Now, when you're up and you lift that leg up, if your hips really drop low or one side goes much different than the other and you can't correct it using your abdominals, you're probably not quite ready for this one. So just come with us up and down and don't worry about that single leg portion. So hands are pressed into the mat, shoulders are back and down. Good. I'm going to start with my right leg on, left leg off. Inhale. And exhale, tuck the small back in, peel yourself up. I've got my heels off of the mat there. Reach that leg up. We're going to do circles here. Inhale and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other way, it's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that knee in and then lower yourself down slowly. Good work. That was not easy, friends. You got it. Let's try it on the other side. So I've already got that heel lifted. Pull the abs in tight. That's a little advanced. Keep that foot down if you want to. Draw those abs in. Squeeze up. Point that toe. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. 6, 5. Use those abs. 4, 3. Open up the clavicles. And 1. Other way. Inhale and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And peel back down slowly. Good. Place both feet on the mat. Let your knees fall side to side. Good job. All right. Grab behind the thighs. Rock and roll up to seated. And I'm going to grab weights again for a little bit of plank row action. All right. So a lot of options here. So the basic option would be right here on all fours. You're going to pull your abs in tight and just row each one of those weights up. So the elbow stays right next to the rib cage and pops up. Next option, a little farther back into a knee plank. Go ahead and cross the ankles. Shoulders back. Squeeze up. Good. And then the next option, got about 4 more to go, is all the way on the toes. Shoulders back and legs a little bit wider for support. Squeeze up. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and come down. Nice work. Rid yourself of those weights. Ready to finish with a little bit of regular planking. My mat's not straight. Good. All right. So this next plank is your plank. You like forearms, hands, knees, or toes. I want you to take that plank, and then we're going to talk head to toe what that plank should look like and how you can correct it, okay? So I am a hands and toes planker. That's kind of middle of the road. That's my favorite plank. So I'm going to tuck my toes under. Again, if you're going on your knees, cross the ankles to keep the weight off of your patella and onto the quadriceps. Tuck those elbows in tight. Inhale. Exhale. Engage everything. You're not up yet. You're squeezing through the glutes, hamstrings, and abs. Shoulders back. Now come up. Inhale and exhale. One straight long line. Let's start with the head. You're looking ahead of your mat here. You're not looking down, definitely not looking back. That raises your hips. Shoulders are backing down, going to the outside of the rib cage. So I'm not squeezing them together. They're rather going out. Now pull the abs in tighter. Good. Squeezing through the glutes, hip flexors, and thighs. A little rock and roll forward and back can help a little here. And 1. And down. Tiny clamshell stretch. And then back out. So we have some tricep push-ups to do next. And most of us need to do these on our knees. So you can be right here on all fours with the hands right under the shoulders. And the nose comes down, keeping those elbows right next to the rib cage. Option 2, into that knee plank. Down and up. 8, 7, 6. Good. Maybe you want to do them on your toes. 4. Good. Keep those elbows right next to your rib cage. And 2. And 1. And rock yourself back. Perfect. All right, we have a little bit more of a plank to go. Good, sorry, just checking the time here. We're gonna come in and out with our legs in the plank position. So draw your shoulders back and down. Bring yourself out. You might be on your knees, you might be on your toes, you might be on your forearms or your hands. Pull those abs in. Engage the legs. Everything's engaged all the way from the glutes all the way down to the calves. Inhale and exhale up. Good. Now I just want you to tap it out and in, out and in. Abs tighter. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Stay here. We're going to change it. Pull the abs in tight. Again, you can be on your knees here. We're going to lift that leg up. Good. We're going to tap it out. Bring it across. Tap it on the other side. Back up and down. Out. Up, tap. Across, tap. Up, tap. And again. Shoulders back and down. Remove my weights. Take it up. You can stay right here with those knees down or come up. Here we go. Belly tight. Inhale. Exhale. Up. Tap out. Up. Across. Up. And down. Up. Out. Across. And down. Again. Up. Tap out. Across. Up. Down. Up. Out. Across. Up. Down. Hold. Lower down slowly. And 1. Nice work. Clamshell stretch. Good job. We're almost there, team. We've got one more round of push-ups to go. And these are not tricep push-ups. These will be your regular push-ups. So a lot of people might want to hold on to weights to do those if that helps your wrist. So find your favorite. Good. Sorry. Sweat going into my eyes. Means we're working hard. So bring yourself out. And your hands are going to be a little bit wider than they were for your tricep push-ups. Thumbs slightly turn in, but I'm not completely straight. The elbows are going to come out at about 45 degrees. So find what works best for you. It may be knees. It might be all the way down on all fours. It might be on that wall. All right? So we've got 8 to do. Shoulders back. Draw everything up and in tight before you even lift up. Just like you're doing a plank. Plank means one long line, right? The whole body comes up all at once. Inhale and exhale up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. Knees down if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring your hips back. And breathe just for a moment here. We've got just one more thing to do. A little bit of side plank action to get those obliques, and then we'll be done. So I'm going to come to seated here on one hip. We've got a little bit to build up into a nice side plank. So you can keep it at your level anytime. You don't have to go all the way up with this. So first start with your feet stacked. And good. 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now keep the knees down. You can stagger the feet if it's more comfortable. We're going to try to just lift up that hip. Inhale and exhale. Reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stay on this side if you can, otherwise switch to the other side. We're going to extend that top leg long. We're going to press that foot down and lift the hips up. Leave this knee down first. I'm going to slide it back a little bit more and up. Good. Now press down into this foot and lift the knee up. Lift the leg, lift the knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You've got it. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. So on that, you could also be all the way down into a side plank and doing the same thing if you needed to. We're going to switch to the other side though. Knees are stacked. Tie that string around both of the knees. Feet are stacked. And back. 8, 7. Draw those shoulders open. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, feet come down. We're going to lift the hip. 8, 7, 6. Brought my feet a little farther back. 3. You do what works best for you. 2, and 1. Good. Come down. Readjust. Reach that top leg long again. We're going to lift up and then lift that knee. So up, reach the leg, reach the knee. Good. 8. Good. 5, 4. Let the knee not come too far ahead of the other one. 3, 2, 1. Good. You could have also been down on your forearm for that. Go ahead and take a moment and roll out those wrists. That's it. Let's cool down, team. Nice work. Are you sweaty like me? I always sweat more at home. We don't keep it quite as cool as we do in the studios at work, right? Bring those heels together. Good. Let those hips relax down. Let your heart rate and your breathing return to normal. Good. Let those hips open a little bit more. Pay attention. Is one matter than the other? One doesn't want to go down as deep. You can go ahead and gently press the inner thighs down if you want. Perfect. Reach the arms up. One arm down. Reach over to the side and back. And reach. 2 and 3. One more, please. And switch. Over 4. Let those legs come wider. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. I'm going to turn myself for this next one, but you can stay right where you're at. And we're going to try to reach all the way flat. Now with my shoes on, I won't be able to go quite as deep as I could otherwise. So that's the reason, right? Shoulders back. Reach long and tall. And then reach all the way out over. Hands coming all the way to the floor. And walk yourself as far out as you can. Trying to get the nose to the toes. And then walk back in. Good. And release. Perfect. I want you to take one leg out and one leg bent. Try to get this one open as wide as you can. Reach out and forward fold, grabbing the toes if you can. Let your head relax here. And then come tall and we'll switch that. Reach up, fold forward. Grab the foot. Good. And come tall again. Let's open those legs wide in a butterfly. I mean, not a butterfly, a V, a pizza, if you will. Reach up tall. And I want you to reach over to that right foot. Hold on to the toes for a moment. And then reach a big arch between and grab the toes of the other foot. We're going to go a little farther out. Grab those toes. A little farther still. One more time, as far as you can go. And up, perfect. Cross one leg over the other. Gently press the outside of your opposite shoulder or arm here. And kind of twist around. Draw the shoulder back and down, the one that's behind you, the one you're looking over. And release, switch to the other side. And cross and look, shoulder back. I always say stretching should feel good-ish, right? So we're trying to challenge those muscles a little bit, but anything that's sharp or painful or burning, we don't want that. All right, so bring the arm across, shoulders back and down, roll the wrist, and the other way, and across the other side. Roll the wrist. Good, you've done a great job today. Thank you for joining me. Join me again for other videos. And reach. Good, and we're gonna come to standing. So what you can do is what you can do. So I'm gonna kind of bring myself onto a perch position, onto the toes, rolling the shoulders back. However you need to get up is fine with me. I'm gonna tuck the head down. Good, pull the abs in tight and straighten yourself up. And let's go ahead and keep the head down, grab onto the toes if you can. Trying to get your hands as close to the floor as you can get them. Take your hips around side to side, and that will take your hands around ankle to ankle. Breathe, let that heart rate come back down. And one, and one. Now, pull your abs in and let's stack that spine up, one vertebra on top of the other. Keep those knees nice and soft. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Head and neck come up last. Perfect. Roll the shoulders. Bring the feet back into first position. Got too much stuff. Inhale. And exhale, reach up. Good. We're going to end with a nice active movement here. So I want you to come all the way onto the toes. Reach a little higher. Higher still. Spread those toes out in your shoes. Turn the fingertips away from one another. Draw those shoulder blades back and down. Now we're going to bring those arms down slowly with resistance. So breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Stay on your toes as long as you can. Feel like someone's trying to press up against your arms as you bring them down. Shoulder blades moving down the rib cage and toward the spine. And release. Excellent job today. Thank you for joining me for Muscle Mix. See you next time. Can you get this one? Thank you.